How old are you? Confident responses for high-value men. Many men panic when a younger woman looks them in the eye and casually asks, "How old are you?" And too often, they stumble into insecure answers. "I'm only 45, is that okay? I'm 50, but most people say I look younger. I'm 55, but I work out, I still have a lot of energy." These responses are well-intentioned. You want to sound relatable. You want to show you're still vibrant. But what you're actually doing is apologizing for your age, telegraphing insecurity, and women pick up on that instantly. Here's the truth. Your age is not the issue. How you handle the question is. The confidence test. Why she's really asking. When a younger woman asks about your age, she's rarely asking for factual curiosity. More than 90% of the time, she's testing you. She's not looking for a number, she's feeling for weakness. What she really wants to know is, are you confident in who you are? Are you comfortable in your own skin? Will your age be a problem, or will it be another layer of masculine charisma? Let's break this down into a full strategy. Why she asks, what not to do, and then 6 sharp, confident techniques you can use to respond like a high-value man. Why she's really asking, a confidence test. By the time she asks this question, she already knows you're older than her. She can tell by your demeanor, your energy, your frame, and yes, your appearance. So why ask? Because she's trying to read the things she can't see. Your self-assurance. Your emotional maturity. Your sense of worth. She wants to know if your age is a burden you're dragging around or a throne you're sitting on. What not to say. The insecure responses that kill attraction. Women are naturally drawn to certainty and dominant calmness in a man. If you flinch, stutter, or try to justify yourself, you disqualify yourself faster than you can explain your workout routine. "I'm only 45, is that okay? I'm 50, but I look younger. I'm 55, but I work out." These responses all share one fatal flaw. They seek her approval. They signal that you believe your age is a problem. And if you think your age is a problem, so will she. The 6-tier master response system. Confident, flirtatious, and in control. 1. Flip the script. Old enough to know exactly what I want. What about you? I hope you're not too young for me. This turns the power dynamic around. It shows you're not just a passive participant. You're evaluating her too. And that's attractive. 2. Playful exaggeration. Old enough to be your grandfather. Just kidding. But I've got a few more years on me than you. Use humor. Keep it light. A man who can laugh at himself without insecurity is magnetic. 3. Bait her curiosity. Close guess. How about this? I'll give you 3 clues, and you try again later. Now you've turned the conversation into a flirtatious game. She's chasing answers. She's leaning in. 1. Add 2 years to her guess. When she says, "You look about 38, smile and say, Almost at a couple more, I'm actually 40. This makes you seem youthful and honest without revealing the full number if you don't want to. You're not lying. You're playing the dance. 2. Frame it positively. I'm in my early 50s, and I've never felt more centered, more capable, or more alive. Speak about your age the same way you'd speak about your success or fitness, as a strength, not a setback. 3. Test her back. Is age a deal breaker for you? Because I don't measure relationships in numbers, I measure them in energy, connection, and vision. This recenters the conversation around mutual connection. A woman who's interested will respect the boundary and lean into the deeper dynamic. Bonus: 4 ready-made responses you can use immediately. Old enough to know not to answer that question. Say it with a grin and move on. You're in control. How much do you weigh? Said playfully. This mirrors her question and makes her aware it's a personal inquiry. Use sparingly and only if the vibe is flirtatious. How old are you? I need to make sure you're not too old for me. Teasing reframes the conversation and puts her in the position of being chased. Didn't your parents teach you not to ask personal questions? Said with a light tone, this keeps things cheeky and playful. Final word: be the man, not the number. Attraction has little to do with digits and everything to do with energy. You can be 45 or 60. If you carry yourself with grounded confidence, she'll feel it. If you bring humor, self-assurance, and presence into every conversation, age becomes irrelevant. What matters is the experience you bring and the emotional world you invite her into. Lead the conversation. So, the next time a younger woman asks, "How old are you?" Don't apologize. Don't explain. Smile, take a breath, and lead the conversation. Like the man she's been hoping to meet.